Good morning to all those who are tuned into the show. It is 5:30 a.m. and I am not busy for once. So let's talk boxing. We are talking fights that are coming up today. So a little better late than never. Now this fight, this I'm highly intrigued by it. You probably won't see much coverage of it around the world. It is for the GBU World Super Middleweight title, the Global Boxing Union, and that is Vincent Feigenbutz taking on fellow German Przemyslw opalach. Hard name pronounced right there. It's a 12-rounder. Now, the reason why I'm intrigued and very interested in this match, they're even on paper. 5'10" is Vincent. He's 29-2. Opalach is 27-2. 26 knockouts for Vincent, 22 knockouts for, how do you pronounce the name? Opalach. So on paper, these guys look like they have some power. Watching them fight, I can say it makes me a little more intrigued because as young as Vincent is, he's slowly developing into a better boxer. Right now, to me, he still really goes wild with his power, and I've seen grown men kind of walk him down and kind of give him mental trouble. So I'm intrigued and I'm curious to see his opalach at 32 with his full grown. At 23, Vincent should be getting his man body. He shouldn't be growing anymore. But at 32, opalach is a full-grown man, and I want to see if he's able to impose his madness on Vincent, push him back, control him around the ring. Because at the competition, just based on their records and stuff, I'm going with Vincent definitely has faced a better competition. I think he's overall better as a boxer. I think he has a better footwork. Not to say that either of these guys are like gonna cut a hole in the floor or nothing, but I think Vincent's a little better at keeping it in the center of the ring. I think he has a better punch selection. I think he goes to the body better. And I'm thinking that opalach is going to give him trouble for like the first couple rounds. Is try and bully him, try and push him around the ring, grab him, tire him out. But I just don't think he has the hand speed and the power to mess with Vincent. If he's going to knock Vincent out, it's going to be within the first 4 rounds. After this becomes a 5-round fighting on, I just don't see him troubling Vincent. I'd be shocked if he can bully Vincent for 12 rounds, push him around, put a hurting on him. I don't think his hand speed and his power is as strong as his record shows on paper. And like I said, and the reason why I'm intrigued in this fight, Vincent was ordered by the WBO in an eliminator against Shifat Isfiyu. Him and Vincent are supposed to fight. The winner fights the winner of Jesse Hart and Roberto Ramirez. Both those fights were ordered at the same time. Ramirez versus Hart 2, Feigenbutz versus Isfiyu, ordered at the same time. So they had like a 4-man tournament going on for the WBO 168-pounder belt. Hart lost. Roberto Ramirez won the rematch. Vincent pulled out of the fight. So that left Isfiyu just sitting there. He's like, dude, I could have been fighting for this title shot. Now what am I going to do? Vincent went and ran to he went and got this fight. This GBU title shot instead of a WBO final eliminator. So the WBO just dropped him completely from the rankings. So now he's over here on number 3 at the IBF, where he was always ranked pretty high. Now, the reason why that's so important is the number 1 is empty. The number 2 is Caleb Plant. And we know where Caleb Plant is right now. So Vincent is, because remember, at IBF, they keep their number 1 and 2 spot empty. The only way to get into those 1 and 2 spots is eliminator. And with Vincent being number 3, he is Caleb Plant's mandatory by numbers. Now, unless the IBF signifies someone else, this is Caleb Plant's next fight, Vincent Feigenbutz. So I'm a big Caleb Plant fan. Everyone's just going to now start hopping on the Caleb Plant bandwagon, and they're going to say, okay, what's next? What's next? Vincent is next. If Caleb is not going to get no title shot, no unification bout or a rematch, it's going to be Caleb versus Vincent. Everyone's going to be like, oh, what the hell is that? Now, if you tune into the RT Boxing Show, you're well familiar on Vincent Feigenbutz. The dude can hit. The dude can fight. It'll be a good fight. So let's see and let's watch what happens, so you can see a nice build-up between Caleb and Vincent. The RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. We got Vincent pulling this away in the second half. I say a knockout by like round 9. Thank you for your time and support.